I must be really excited about this class because I've had to re-record it like 3 times. Okay, this is going to be a quick pairing class. Now, this is where the magic happens. I love doing this because people love to eat and they are generally terrible at pairing wine and food. Well, not anymore, my friends. You are going to be excellent at it in less than 5 minutes. There are 3 main ways that I would recommend pairing wine and food. The first is easy breezy. Go to your old world countries, France, Spain, Germany, Italy, and the wine of the region is meant to be paired with the food of the region. They've been doing this for many, many years, and their wine is designed to go with their food. For example, Burgundy, they're very heavy on mushrooms. They grow a lot of mushrooms there. Nothing better with a Burgundy than mushrooms. Bordeaux, tons of cattle. They have tons of beef. Well, there's nothing better with a Bordeaux than beef. Chablis, shellfish. Albarino, shellfish. Italy, do the food of Northern Italy with the wine of Northern Italy and just blow your mind. Or, excuse me, Barolo, same thing. One thing that's really fun, and my sister and brother-in-law and I did when I was learning about wine, is I would say, okay, I'm gonna bring over 3 German wines. You make dinner, I'm gonna bring the wine. And they would make a German meal, and I would bring the wine. It was just mind-blowing how good they paired together, not overthinking it, but just knowing that these are the wines of the region and this is the food, and put them together. And it only works for old world wine, but it is really fun. It makes a great dinner party. And if you're home quarantining, bored, this is a great opportunity to try something new. Secondly, and I think a very easy way of pairing, is consider the body of the wine, which we're getting super good at because we do this on every wine that we taste. The body of the wine with the body of the food. They should match. So you want to pair light-bodied food with light-bodied wine. So you would say, for example, Sauvignon Blanc is a lighter-bodied white. That's a good dish to have with vegetables, something light. Chardonnay is a little more full-bodied white. Well, that could go with like a risotto, but it also could go into meat. So it would be a great dish to have with chicken or fish, lighter side of the meats, but a little more full body. Now we get into red. What's going to be better with a steak than a Cabernet Sauvignon? Big body, right? Big bodied grape with a big bodied food. So match pair the body of the dish with the body of the wine. And last, and this is where the magic happens, if you have any foodies in your house, great chefs, you just call them in right now because this is tricky, but you really can make some magic. And that is using the wine as an ingredient in the dish. And what I mean by that is you're taking your wine notes, and let's say you identify lemon in Chardonnay, which you probably do. Then you're making a fish dish and you think, okay, this dish, I want a squeeze of lemon. Well, the Chardonnay becomes your squeeze of lemon. That's your complement. Let's say you're gonna make a lamb dish and you want like a cherry glaze. What wine is your cherry glaze? Maybe like a Tempranillo or Sangiovese, or maybe a Merlot. Okay, so think about the wine as an ingredient in your dish. If you are doing something that's super complicated with tons of different ingredients, you always want to kind of try to go old world. Old world wines are more comfortable being the best supporting actress, and new world wines tend to be a little bit more in your face, not as food friendly. If the dish has a lot of different flavors going on, there's a lot of different characteristics. So there you go. As we're going through these wine tastings, it's a great use of your wine. If you have done the little class, we've already tasted, and you taste plum in your Merlot, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make a dish, and this is gonna go perfect with it. Use the rest of your wine as an ingredient in your dish, or pair the country, or pair the body. And by the end of this class, not only are you gonna know everything about wine, but you also are gonna get really good at pairing food and wine. I hope you enjoy it and use what you learn. Cheers.